Is your twin flame visiting you at every single hour of every single day? Is he mingling in your thoughts, not leaving you alone? If that's your experience, stay tuned. We will share with you all about twin flame telepathy.
Welcome to our channel Twin Flames Embrace. We are Paco and Déborah, Twin Flames in Union and certified Ascension coaches
For Twin Flame Universe.
Today we are talking about Twin Flame telepathy, how it works.
How can you cultivate it, and what it is about and what it's not.
Exactly.
So let us begin.
And don't forget to subscribe and like the video for more juicy topics.
So let's get started. The first thing would be to address what is twin flame telepathy. We see this a lot in the Twin Flame Universe Open Forum, our online community, which link we are gonna share in the description of this video. You're more than welcome to join and share your experience with others along the journey too. And of course, get super juicy resources to support you in moving forward into your harmonious Twin Flame union. And as I was saying, the thing that we tend to see a lot is this idea that twin flame telepathy happens with your twin flame as them being something or someone completely separate from you, and that's absolutely not the case. Let's clean that one right off the table.
So you're not saying that they are outside of you, kind of somewhere else, and they bring their thoughts into your mind?
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. When you are experiencing as a twin flame telepathy, is just a communication that is naturally happening between the two of you at the core of who you are as a soul, and in that space where you're already one. Where you were always one.
So it's not like one soul speaks to another soul in a telepathic way. It's a...
No, you're not talking with them as if they were the milkman living somewhere else outside of whatever. No, this is not a stranger. This is the person that you've been created to live your life as one.
So you can have telepathy with other souls?
Yeah, of course. The truth is, we are all spiritual beings and we are all connected, and there's a very scientific way of proving that, but I don't think that's the subject of this video. We can talk about that in another one.
Yeah.
So, of course, everyone has the ability to communicate on a soul level with other souls too, but it will not come from the same place as with your twin flame.
That's very important. So you can have telepathy with others, souls, but with your twin flame, it comes from another place.
Yeah, exactly. Again, we are one with them. I was always one with Paco. It didn't matter if he was in Austria, I was in Argentina. We didn't know each other. We didn't even knew we existed to one another until we found this work from the teachings of union, and finally started healing and clearing the blocks towards finding our ultimate lover, the person we were looking at pretty much our whole life. And we still would be communicating to one another, even if we were not really aware of it. And it happens still as we are in union. Sometimes Paco communicates something without even knowing what he's truly communicating between the lines. And that's also what we pick up in this twin flame telepathy.
So I feel we are already coming to our second question. How does twin flame telepathy works?
That's a very good question. Basically, we've been sharing all along. It works as this dialogue that you are constantly having with, for lack of better words, other half. Again, you are created as one with your twin flame. They are not separate from you. Doesn't matter where they live, what they dress, how they talk,
which body they are,
in which body they are, if you know them or not, if you have a face to them or a name to them or not, it doesn't matter.
What religion they are.
Yeah, exactly. That's blah. It's a communication that happens at the core of who you are as a being.
In your oneness.
Exactly. And how you come to this place is by feeling into it. Like Paco was sharing, you can have communication in this level with other souls, but it comes from a different place, and you will feel that as you continue embracing your journey, continue embracing the healing that it brings.
You communicate with your twin flame telepathically through your feelings.
Yeah, and basically through your heart space. This is your feeling space. This is the place where you are one. This is the place where you can feel the core of your union, the core of who you are as a being too. I had that experience before revealing Paco as my twin flame too.
Telepathically you talk to the higher self of your twin flame, to the divine self of your twin flame.
Exactly.
There we are one with the divine, with God, the universe, love. And there you communicate as one with your twin flame. This is how it works telepathically.
Yeah, and again, it's not a communication that is happening as if they were someone completely separate from you. We see this a lot in other videos about the topic, or in other communities, in other twin flame communities, or information that is out there. A lot of people share about this aspect of the union as if your twin flame was someone completely separate and outside of you. And that's not the case. They are always one at the core. It can be a very new concept to wrap our minds around. I know it took me a while to kind of get it. Something very helpful I would like to recommend is reading Jeff and Shalia's book about twin flames. It's Twin Flames Finding Your Ultimate Lover. You can find it in Twin Flames Universe website. It's also linked in the description of the videos. There it explains exactly how the twin flame union works, how the dynamic works, and I feel it would be very helpful to understand how telepathy with your twin flame actually works. And this will lead us to our third question: how can you develop?
How can you develop that when you have this feeling of, oh, your twin flame is communicating, they are moving through something deep?
They are moving through something deep.
So how do you develop the communication here? How you can communicate with your twin flame here?
Yeah, in a healthy way. Well, first of all, if you are one, as we've been saying, then whatever you feel they are communicating is actually something that it's already within yourself too. Again, you are one at the core. So whatever you pick up in them is something to look at in yourself. And again, because this is a communication that's been going on between the two of you for as long as time exists, your twin flame is gonna always help you find the places that need healing, that needs to be loved unconditionally.
Also telepathically.
Yeah. Yeah, because they are always there, their own purpose is to help you on your spiritual ascension process. This is not about having someone to snuggle with at night and okay, that's it. The twin flame journey is more than just that. It's a spiritual journey.
I remember Shalia's words in one of Twin Flame Ascension school classes, where she's sharing once at the beginning of her spiritual journey, of her twin flame journey, she was having not a nice living situation, and she was kind of laying on the floor on her mattress and being sad, what should I do? And then she was receiving this telepathically guidance from her twin flame. Get up and do something. Change your reality by changing yourself, kind of in a nutshell.
It's kind of like the core of... Yeah, exactly. And a lot of times I received Paco as well. I didn't know at the time that it was Paco, but of course, in retrospective, it was his higher self, his divine self, just telling me, look here, look there, focus on this.
Mostly focus on yourself, because there is where you also find this telepathically way with your twin flame. So to say, develop your true self, develop being present with your feelings and your true self. You develop telepathy with your twin flame and not
everybody else.
Soul. Exactly.
Yeah, I had that experience with a soulmate, and It was not. It does feel completely different. It's
Yeah.
kind of like on a superficial level.
Yeah.
With Paco, it always happens from like the center of my heart. It really
Yeah.
feels like the core of who I am.
Yeah.
And it's a very nice and interesting communication and conversation that you get to develop. First, of course, with yourself. And you get clear on your feelings and what feels good, what do you feel guided to do, what do you feel guided to do but don't feel like doing because there's a block. And like, yeah, just take advantage. Your twin flame is there to help you all the way along. It's not like, again, it's not a teddy bear to snuggle at night and that's it. It's way more richer than, it's way more rich than that.
Exactly.
So,
And we can support you on your way to develop this communication with yourself and therefore naturally with the telepathy with your twin flame.
Mhm.
You find our services on www.twinflamesembrace.com. Reach out for us, send us a mail or book a first introductory session so that you get to know our style of ascension coaching. So, don't hesitate anymore. Do what you feel guided to do. Get your support on your twin flame journey so that you know it's your twin flame and not someone else.
oh, that would be very cool.
Yeah. See you in the next video.